It's that time again. It's time for the Raspy Boys kids to tell you why we hate. And today, it's really, Jeremy, it's all about why we hate the State Normal and Industrial School for Women.
Ooh.
Yeah. You should have stayed that way, safe. But instead, you decided to change your name to Madison University. Then in 77, you went to James Madison University.
Give them the history.
Yeah, I'm giving you the history. Your motto is knowledge is liberty. Knowledge is liberty. I'm about to set you free. Let me tell you a little something. Y'all like to brag and be proud of the fact that James Madison was the president. Y'all like to brag and talk about the fact that James Madison helped to pen the Constitution. Well, you know one part of the Constitution James Madison helped to pen, Jeremy?
What one?
The part that says that people like Jeremy and I are 3/5 of a person. And that might offend me if it wasn't for the fact that James Madison himself is only 5'4", which makes him about 3/5 of a person.
And I should have probably guessed that, seeing as that's what it said.
And then when you want to add to that fact that you're FCS, which means you're about 3/5 of a Power 5 program.
Ooh, keep going.
It all comes together, and it's not a coincidence. Y'all should have stayed in your lane. Now, I know you're getting a hefty payout to come to Morgantown.
Amen.
But the best case scenario for you is to stay home and brag about beating Virginia Tech. Because guess what? You're not in Virginia anymore, baby. This is West Virginia, the best part of Virginia. Best Virginia for those who don't know. We're whole. We're Power 5. This is real life.
That's right. You here for the money. That's what you're here for, JMU. Let's be for real. You ain't here to compete. You're here for the money.
Skrilla.
So take the money, enjoy yourself, and keep your mouth shut. When reporters come around, all I want to hear is, I'm just here so I don't get fined. That's what I need. You need to be Marshall. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Because that's the truth. But the problem is, when you come to Morgantown, you're going to get taxed. That's right. We're going to tax that self. We're going to score points. We're going to run it up on you, and we're not taking it easy on you. So I don't know how you feel. I mean, I know you played well against Alabama a few years ago, but guess what? Monica said it best. Almost doesn't count.
Almost doesn't count. Well, it's Brandy.
Halfway to heaven. That's right, it's Brandy.
Yeah.
Half off the ground. But everybody knows. Almost doesn't count. And that's what it is. Almost doesn't count. Big boy programs don't say, oh, well, we almost won. Oh, we almost got over the hill. Big boy programs do it. You're not on our level. You're not in the division that we're in. You're here to collect a paycheck. We get it. When you come to Morgantown, you're going to see something that you haven't seen in a long time. Big boy football. What do you do back at home? How do you sell out crowds? How do you get people to come? I know you won a national championship, but that's on a little kid level.
FCS, baby.
What are you? I saw this year is your first year ever selling alcohol in your stadium.
Yeah.
Be for real. What are you doing? You're doing 2 for 1, JMU?
Well, they need to because they're going to need it.
You're doing bring your pet to the park day?
All kinds of things.
You're doing dollar beer night?
It's like AAA baseball.
I was going to say, what is this, AAA baseball?
It's one AA football.
We know that's what you're doing. That's what you got to do to sell the stadium. Here in Morgantown, we're a little bit different. We're big boy football.
This is
Come
grown-ups.
see us. And I know you're probably salty. Here, we sing country roads. We talk about them dark and dusty skies. We talk about all these things. We talk about the Blue Ridge Mountains. I know you're sitting at home thinking, well, we got Blue Ridge Mountains too. Nobody cares. That's the truth. When you talk about Virginia, you don't talk about JMU. Maybe you talk about the Spiders of Richmond. Maybe you talk about the Cavaliers. Maybe you talk about the Hokies. Maybe you talk about VCU. You don't mention James Madison because people don't even know you exist down there in Virginia.
No.
Sit down and take your medicine. That's what we're talking about. You fake wannabe ECU purple wearing dudes, don't come at us. And when you come at us, get ready to get got because that's what we're giving out. You the first on the new era Neil Brown Mountaineers. Don't you ever get it, and we're never going to let you forget it. Here we go, Mountaineers, son.
Y'all like history is going to be a historic day. James Madison, get ready. You think you can defend what you have as a football program? James Madison couldn't even keep the White House from getting burned down. He had to live in something called the Octagonal House. Has anybody ever heard of that? No. So like,
and when's the last time the White House has been burned down?
18 1812, the War of 1812.
Hey,
I should say.
thank you, James Madison. Okay.
Thank you, James Madison. His wife had to save the painting of George Washington because James Madison was like George Costanza, pushing women and children out of the way.
Fire!
To get out of the house. Fire! Yes. If you couldn't defend the White House and you can't defend your program, please understand you're not going to do anything when you come to these mountains and you play these Mountaineers. Y'all like history? We're about to give you a lesson.